My name is Tom Timmerman, and I teach the Organizational Leadership core course in the MBA program. My approach to leadership is that leadership is fundamentally about influencing people and groups, helping people and groups achieve goals. I think in order to do that, you need to understand human behavior. So I take a very behavioral approach grounded in social science disciplines of psychology and sociology. My class also revolves around a growing movement known as evidence-based management. Now, we borrowed that concept from the movement known as evidence-based medicine. That movement is based on the idea that doctors should use the best available scientific evidence to diagnose and treat patients. When they don't, we get undertreatment and overtreatment and mistreatment. And this happens because doctors often rely on their intuition or their gut or their experience instead of the best available evidence. I think the same thing happens in management and in leadership positions. When leaders don't rely on the best available evidence, we get mismanagement, undermanagement, overmanagement. So in my class, you'll learn about the best available evidence, but you also learn about where to find evidence and how to evaluate evidence so that you can continuously learn after the class is over, just like doctors should do. How does an online class work? Well, every faculty member designs the class to best suit their goals. In my class, I typically post weekly expectations. There's usually a video lecture that I use to provide a framework for the reading assignment, or I address maybe some misconceptions about the topic. Then the weekly reading assignment has been chosen to provide the best available evidence on a topic. The readings usually lead to a generalizable principle that should be useful across a variety of situations. Finally, there's a discussion board where students react to the video and readings. They share their experience with that topic. And this is where a lot of the richness really comes out. I remember one time we had a student in the military serving in Afghanistan, and when we talked about work stress, the student in Afghanistan could hear bombs exploding in the background while he's typing. So our discussion board ends up often being much richer than the discussions that we might have in a face-to-face class. In the end, online classes, I think, are much like face-to-face classes in that you get out of them what you put into them.